Hello guys, it's Katelyn from Florals back with another process video. Today's video is all about using your scraps in unique ways. So this is another 12 by 12 layout as always, and currently I have 3 photos that I'll be using on this layout. They're all in black and white. They were taken in black and white. So I didn't do any extra work to transform into black and white. This is just what I had, in case you're wondering. But right now I am using some scraps from my scrap bag. And these are scraps from the Dear Lizzy Fifth and Frolic line, the 6x6 paper pad. And I found it really difficult to use this piece of paper that has these cute little Polaroids on it. So I decided to cut all of them out and create like a grid pattern. Now you'll see me switching around to the color likeness that I like together. And then once that's all settled, I'm going back into my scraps to find something, some embellishments maybe. I just pulled out a camera from the basic gray pack I just purchased the other day, and now I'm looking through my die cut bin and I pull out a chipboard piece, a typewriter, which is really cute, and that's also by Dear Lizzy. And I'll have a new video hopefully soon about some craft organization tips up on my channel, and I also have a lot of other things planned. Here I am now grabbing this cute little clipboard that's also from the Fifth and Frolic collection on the cut-apart sheet. Well, actually, yeah, I'm pretty sure it's on a cut-apart sheet, but I think there were 4 of them together, and then I cut 2 of them out so far, so I have 2 more to use, and that'll be a nice addition to this layout. And I'm clustering, there's going to be a cluster at the top left and a cluster at the top right. So now what I'm trying to do is find a piece of paper to go behind my photos, because I think it's just a little bit too plain with the white background here. So I'm flipping through a bunch of my paper pads, and then I finally end up back where I started at the Dear Lizzy Fifth and Frolic 6x6. And I know it's 6x6, but I pulled out 2 that are the same. And you guys have seen this on my blog already, how you can use 6x6 papers to create a 12 by 12. This is basically the same thing, a 12 by 12 strip at least. And as long as you cover the seam, nobody knows that it's not a 12-inch long piece of paper. So now I have lots of things placed. I'm going to throw away all those scraps that I had from earlier. But I have everything placed. I'm going to start gluing everything down finally. So like I said, most of this stuff is from the Dear Lizzy 6x6 paper pad Fifth and Frolic collection. I really like that collection. I find that I'm scrapbooking in pinks way more than I thought I would. Like in real life, I don't wear that much pink. I'm not drawn to pink as a color, but it just happened. And I know the layout of my photos changed. I didn't really care about the order of the photos. I just wanted them all on there, and I know it changed from what it was just a little bit ago. But that's okay. So I'm using my ATG gun to glue everything down. And now I have this brilliant idea for an adorable way. Instead of using a grid pattern, I'm going to make a little clothesline of all these Polaroids on the top and the bottom. So I grabbed some silver and white twine by Spritz. I got this giant roll for 90 cents at Target. It was such a good deal. And to test out this theory, I just add a little bit of glue onto each one on the bottom. And you'll actually see me test out the Tim Holtz tiny attacher on one of them. And I also try out clothespins. These adorable Studio Calico clothespins would have been so cute, but they were just way too thick for my liking in a page. So I'll have to use those on a DIY, perhaps. And I broke one, so I'll have to get that put back together later. And like I said, I try the stapler. I'll cover that up later because I don't like it, and I'll also take off all the clothespins. But for now, I'm just working on layering everything in the spot I want it. And as you guys know from my blog and here, that I usually do 1 photo layouts when it comes to 12 by 12 layouts. But for pocket pages, I use a lot more photos. So this is a really kind of different layout for me because I use so many photos. And I think it's really important that we start putting more photos on each page, because we're going to run out of room really quick if we don't, like I am. So once I have tried to decide if I want the clothespins or not, and I cover up the staple, I'll start gluing them all down finally. I wish I used some foam adhesive though to pop some of them up so it would give it a little bit more dimension. And I also didn't lay them all straight, so it does look like they're hanging, if you will, even though they're not really. And then my camera dies as always. So here we are continuing on the top string. And then to attach those in the back, I just used some Scotch tape. And yes, this is not a white piece of cardstock. It's the back of what I think is an ugly piece of pattern paper because I don't want it to go to waste, so I just used the white part. And now I'm going to start assembling my clusters, which takes actually a little bit of time. Usually my clusters come together pretty easily, but with this pastel color scheme, it kind of didn't work out so well because I don't have a lot of pastels. And the title for this layout is Our Outtakes because my boyfriend and I take lots of photos. And these are just some of the funny ones that we take. And I'm having a heck of a time with these white thickers. They're my favorite thickers. I've run out of almost every vowel. I ran out of T's, I ran out of S's. The worst. But I'm going to continue using them until I cannot use them anymore. And these are the Rockabye foam white thickers. And then I have these adorable block letters from Oriental Trading. Also a great deal on these, if you saw in one of my haul videos. And these were like $1 for 3 different sheets of them. So it was a really good deal. And I'm not sure if outtakes is 1 word or 2 words. I tried Googling it, but it didn't work out for me. So now I'm going to do some clustering. This adorable wood veneer camera. Really love that camera. I wish I had more of those, but only one came in the pack. And I'm thinking about buttons because I need to use up these buttons that I got for 50 cents. Then I tried border stickers, and I don't want any border stickers. So I'll end up using some of these adorable pieces, not these pieces, but ones that I just set down. Sticker sets from Pretty Little Studios that I got in one of my hauls. I shared this haul on my Instagram actually, which is just @GrayFlorals. Gray spelled with an A, not an E. And I just loved everything I got, and it was their spring clearance sale. So it was all really good deals. And I really love these feather stickers, even though they don't look like realistic. I just really like their the way they look. Now I'm just going to tuck one under that Polaroid up there. And then these adorable mint hearts. I love them so much. I put 3 on this layout, I believe. Oh, and I used one of these recollection butterflies. Or 2. 2. And I'll glue those down with glossy accents because they are burlap. And that's almost it for this layout. I'm going to add a few more gems. Some pink gems from, I believe, Recollections, but I'm not sure. Oh no, these ones are from K & Company. I'm almost done with that set too. But for more close-ups, even though I'll give you a close-up at the end, but for more close-up pictures and details on products and where to get them, please head on over to my blog at grayflorals.com. I have a lot in store for you guys for videos and on the blog, so I hope you guys stay tuned and be sure to subscribe. Thanks so much for watching.